Hello everyone, welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. In today's video, we're going to be working on a new project here in the boys' bedroom. So this room is also their playroom and our boys love Legos. That's pretty much all they do when they're in this room, and this is their current Lego setup. Right now, most of the Legos are in these two tubs. One of the tubs was broken and it just wasn't working out very well. The table is also quite deep, and due to the curtains, we can't have it all the way back against the wall, so the Legos are not only falling into the crack in the back of this table, but also onto the floor. I knew there had to be a better way to set up a Lego area, and I've been wanting to do something different for this last year, but I just wasn't quite sure what to do. We didn't want to have to get a new table. This table is good quality, it's very sturdy. So for the last month or two, I've been thinking of moving it to this wall where the dresser is, but I was hesitant because the table is so deep and it would stick out really far in the room. Right along this wall is the door where you walk into the room, so you don't want to have anything too deep on this wall. So the idea is to swap the dresser and toys with the Lego station and cut the back of the Lego table off and attach it to this wall. First, we removed everything from this wall and deep cleaned the area before we got started. We were pretty hesitant about this because not only would we be cutting the table, but we also will be putting screw holes into this wallpaper. Once we do this, there's no going back, but stay tuned. In the end, this idea was perfect. We all love how it turned out, and it ended up being the ultimate Lego setup and organization that we should have done a long time ago. First, we had to decide how deep we wanted this table to be. Then we marked our measurements on the table, and now Jalen is removing the legs off of this table. He also removed the metal pieces because he would have to cut those separately with a grinder. So we took this tabletop out to the carport, put it on two sawhorses, and cut off a good section of the back of this table. That also included this awkward storage area, which actually was for cords, which would be awesome if you were using this for a computer desk, but not so great when you're using it for a Lego table. After that, he cut the metal pieces and the legs and then reattached the legs to the tabletop. Now he's measuring to find the center of the room, and then we're going to attach this table to the wall. It was pretty easy to do this. He just took a piece of 2x4, screwed that into the studs in the wall, and then attached the tabletop to the 2x4s. I've got a massive Lowe's haul here. I got probably more drawer units than I'm going to need. I just wanted to have extra, just see what sizes are going to work best in the space, and then I'll return whatever I don't use. But I got a few different options. These are the Iris plastic drawer units, and I think they're going to work out really well. They have amazing reviews on Lowes.com, and they come in so many different sizes. If you're looking for drawers like this, definitely go and check these out because there's a huge selection. I also got some shelving over here. Lowe's has great options when it comes to different types of shelving. We want to do floating shelves up on the wall above this table for the boys to line up their Lego creations. And then I also got 3 different lights from Lowe's to try. So we'll see which one I end up going with, but I will just have all of these Lowe's items linked to this video. You guys know that we love Lowe's. We've been shopping there for years and years. All of these items was an online order, but we've also done store pickup. We shop in store all the time. You guys have seen us shopping there for every home project. When we did our flip house, when we renovated homes for families, when we renovated our house, Lowe's is always our one-stop shop for any home project that we're working on. So it's always awesome to be able to partner with them on a video, and Lowe's is sponsoring today's video, so a huge thank you to them. feel like in a kid's room, you can never have too many shelves. They have books, treasures, projects they want to display, and Lego creations. And we especially wanted to have some shelves here above the Lego table. That way, when they make a Lego creation that they want to display, it doesn't have to stay on the table and take up room. They can just put it up here on the shelves and then go on to building something else on the table. We had originally purchased 4 of these shelves because we thought that we would do 2 lines of shelves above this table, but it just didn't end up looking right to have the table and then have this perfect row of shelves above it. It looked much better to stagger the shelves. We're loving how this is looking over here on this wall. This table turned out great, and now I need to figure out which of the drawer units I'll be using underneath this desk and also beside of it. I was kind of thinking of doing one in the middle underneath, that way they have plenty of room for their chairs, and then doing some taller ones on either side. Also got some of those smaller drawers to put here on top of the table, so I think those will work out great for like their little Lego men and just the tiny little parts that come with Legos. Okay, so there's 3 different lamp options here. The first one is this architect lamp, and I was picturing this one just being clipped on one side, and then they can adjust it wherever they want. This one is super cool. Price is really great. I love the color, and then the switch is here on the back. Option number 2 was this Jonathan lamp. This one is quite large. I would just have it in the corner. The switch is here on the top, and then they could adjust this if they wanted to have more light going over there. This adjusts down here at the base. I love how that one looks. It looks very high quality. I also have this one, which is a smaller option, and I did get 2 of these because they're so small. I thought we could maybe do one on each side for each of the boys. The boys got inspired to organize their Legos, and they decided they wanted to organize by color. So this was quite the project that turned into a family affair over a couple of days. It took all of us working at this for many hours. So this was definitely a huge undertaking. You may be wondering why I went with plastic drawer units, and we have tried several different types of drawer units over the years for our boys' Legos, and the ones that are wood or MDF, the drawers would eventually break, or they would eventually be hard to open up just because the boys are opening and closing these drawers multiple times throughout the day as they are building. And so I thought, let's give these kind of drawer units a try because we've never tried these before. These seem like really good quality. They are thick, heavy-duty plastic, and I think it's going to work out really good. I'll keep you posted, but this seems like it is going to be the best setup that we've had so far. Okay, so I think that we are officially done using this unit for toy storage. The bins do not stay in the notches, and I've had a lot of other people tell me that they struggle with this same issue. We are going to simplify down these toys as well. So I do have a couple baskets here from Lowe's. These ones are some of my favorite. I have them in a lot of different closets in my home. They're in my pantry. These are perfect for the floor of a pantry, a closet. They're just great and a very sturdy, good quality basket. And I also got these 2 baskets from Lowe's as well. They are the exact same baskets, but just a different size. They have these in multiple sizes. I'm gonna try to sort through these toys, simplify it down even more. These bins would actually fit underneath of the bed perfectly. So I might have like 2 or 3 bins just right underneath the bed, and then some baskets in front so they can pull out the baskets and then have this big section here to play toys. I was reorganizing the books here and pulling out some books that I could pack away. I didn't end up donating any toys or books. Instead, I just pulled a heaping container of toys out and put that in the top of their closet. We'll see how it goes not having those toys out. I might eventually donate them all, or maybe I'll just get back into doing toy rotation. And then also all the books that I pulled off the bookshelf went into a container as well that went in the top of the closet. Toy rotation is something I used to do a lot when my 2 older boys were toddlers. It helped to keep their room clutter-free and organized. And also, when you pull out those toys out of the closet after a couple of months, they would think that they had new toys to play with, even though they were the same toys that they had a few months ago. It worked out great. Would highly recommend it, especially if you have toddlers. So while we were working on that project and the organizing, I was also working at spring cleaning the boys' bedroom, dusting, wiping down surfaces, cleaning their air filter, which I didn't realize was so dusty. And if you want to see me spring clean my entire house, then be sure that you watch last week's video.
Thank you.
The boys are always really appreciative when I do organization in their room or we do a new project, and they were so excited about this new Lego setup. They have been loving it. They wake up early in the morning, that way they can start building Legos right away. They want to stay up late at night with their little lamps on building Legos. They have just definitely been getting a lot of use out of this new space. Stay tuned, it's almost time to see the final before and after of this area. Be sure and let us know down below in the comments what you think of the finished Lego space. Also, put all your suggestions down below in the comments on how you would organize Legos. Our boys are 11, 8, and 4, and they have played with Legos for years and years. So we have tried a few different organization situations for Legos. What always seems to work best is some type of table with chairs and then drawers to store the Legos in. And sometimes with anything in your home, it can be trial and error until you figure out what works best. And I think we finally figured out the Lego organization system and setup that is going to work best for our boys. Okay, so I'll end the video with a little room tour. We love how this turned out, and the boys just absolutely love their new Lego area. This table ended up being the perfect size for this space after it was cut down, and I ended up doing 2 small lamps, that way each boy has their own lamp. Like I said, the boys love these little drawers. They are just perfect for little Lego pieces. And then they've got this basket up here to store different Lego parts. These shelves are very sturdy because they also screw up from the bottom as well. So really impressed with these. They are sturdy and could hold a lot of weight. I ended up doing 2 of these drawer units underneath, and these I think are going to be perfect for Legos. They can stack their building platforms up here, and then we've just got all the Legos sorted by color. This is definitely the most organized that their Legos have ever been, and hopefully they will stay this way. I think because the boys are the ones mainly that are sorting them by color, they are going to want to keep it organized because they know how much work it was. And now when they go to build different creations, it's going to be really easy for them to find the pieces that they're looking for. And over here we have 2 more drawer units. These are taller, plenty of space in here to keep all of the Legos. These lamps are awesome. I like that the switch is up here at the top. The size is perfect because it doesn't take up a ton of space here on the table, and the lamp also has wireless charging, so they could charge something here on the base of the lamp. I put this basket from Lowe's right here for them to keep either their Lego boxes or just for extra Lego items. It always works out better when you can have a table up against the wall for a Lego table, because then you don't have to worry about Legos falling down behind the table. So right here we have their little reading corner, their basket of stuffed animals, all of their books. I did try to quickly go through these and see if there was any that we could get rid of. We have their log cabin up here on top of the bookshelf. And then I added this lamp from Lowe's. I just really love this lamp and I wanted to keep it, and it kind of matches those little lamps, so it's perfect for over here. And then I always like to do an oil diffuser in my kids' bedrooms, because obviously you don't want to have a candle burning in their bedroom, but you still want to have just a nice fresh scent once in a while. So an oil diffuser is perfect. These curtains are from Lowe's. I'll put the link down below. And then we have their bunk beds. As you can see, our middle child, Owen, is obsessed with airplanes, and I think this setup is going to work out great for what toys we have left. So I have the trains, the blocks, the Lincoln logs, and then just like 2 or 3 larger trucks. And then in these 2 baskets, we have some small cars, tractors, and this is actually a perfect spot for their dresser over here under the window. I kept their bulletin boards on the wall. Bulletin boards are always great for a kid's bedroom because they always have pictures they want to hang up and different little things. They love listening to stories while they build Legos, so I have all of their tapes and their CDs right here. A catch-all basket for their little treasures, and then the laundry hamper is down here at the end of their dresser. This shelving unit has been great to have in this room because they can display all kinds of different things on here. The closet is in here. I just had to do a quick cleaning, reorganize in there. They've got a basketball hoop here, and then some extra larger books and magazines are right here. Over here by the door, we have their hats, their coats, and their belts. And that is our 2 older boys' bedroom, which is also the playroom. For the last year or more, we've been wanting to do something different with their Legos, but I just wasn't quite sure what to do. I thought it would be too crowded to put it over here on this wall, but it ended up just being the perfect spot. I feel like the boys' room is really complete now that we have a good setup for the Legos. Everything is in a great spot. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it gave you some different tips and ideas and some organization, motivation, and inspiration. If you're new here, I would love to have you subscribed. You can also head over and follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much to Lowe's for sponsoring today's video, and thank you each so much for watching. I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye.